The universe has such crazy but also funny ways to always make sure that every video I put out is definitely the right one. So, hopefully this is a video that works, because I'm going to explain everything that just happened and what led me to this topic of a video that I'm hopefully going to publish this time, because that was not working out for me at least 10 times. I'm not even kidding. So I had this funny thing happen where every time I recorded or tried to record a video in the last hour, I'm not even kidding, I've been dealing with this for an hour. I even considered not even recording. Like I was about to go hop in my bed. And I just think like the universe literally throws my messages in my face, and sometimes I'm just so like I'm oblivious. Like it's crazy sometimes. And then I realize and I'm like, wow, it was right in front of me the whole time. Anyway, but so in that last hour, which is so funny that I'm now realizing this as I'm speaking, but I tried recording a video for at least like 4 different topics over and over and over again, and it just wasn't working. There was too much noise in the back, or I spoke wrong, or I stuttered, whatever, and I ruined the whole like video, because I don't like recording and then editing my videos. I just like for it to be like a stream of consciousness, or just whatever comes to me, so I don't have to go back and like nitpick the little spots that I don't want to be in the video. Because I feel like it takes away from the vulnerability, but to each their own, of course. It's also just a preference, but it's so funny how this even came to be a video topic, honestly. So I kept having to re-record my topics that weren't even working out for me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, are you serious right now? It just keeps messing up. And what's funny enough is I literally realized like 5 minutes ago, I was like, oh my gosh, all of this is internal. Everything that I was saying to myself was like me being like, oh, you stuttered? End the video. Or if there was someone making a noise in the background, now you gotta re-record the whole thing. Like, I think it's so funny how I was just talking about nitpicking, and then I'm over here, if someone makes a sound in the middle of my video, I have to get rid of the whole thing. So I feel like, I don't know, I guess my message to you guys is that a lot of your problems are internal. So when you are in your creative state and I don't know, let's just use painting for an example, because I feel like it's been a very prominent thing in at least my day I've had today. I've just been thinking about painting a lot recently also, so maybe that's like something I'll do tomorrow. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe my collective is in their like creative state, or like they've been feeling more drawn to like painting or drawing or something that involves like lots of colors, and it's just so funny how we expect to be the best at something when we first start, and it's like, why? Because it's funny that I'm even saying this, because sometimes I even catch myself expecting to be better at drawing or better at doing art, but like, truthfully, there's always a skill that you can work on to be better, But there's also like ways to find your own, uniqueness to the art you want to put out, the art you might want to, make it your life. Like, if you're talking to your family or something about wanting to make art this like huge thing for your future, and your parents are the people that are like, well, that's not gonna work out for you, da da da, whatever. I guess I'm here to just tell you specifically that it will always find a way to work itself out. And if that one thing doesn't work out for you, then there must be something way bigger for your soul to experience than that. And I don't know, I just want to go back to the topic of like our issues being internal, like self-inflicted, I guess is a better word. Because like just before, I literally realized like I just caused the whole problem for myself. And it felt like every time I tried to record a video, I had like this, like, I was in these handcuffs and it wasn't letting me move or, do what I wanted to do. It felt like a rope that was like tied around me and I couldn't move, like how they do that, like, whatever, in the movies or when they're like interrogating people. You guys know what I mean. If you know, you know, then whatever. But it felt like that. And then I was like, oh my God, there's no ropes around me. It's me being like, well, this can't be that way. So I guess I'm here to say, maybe to a collective people, to stop letting your mind control everything that you want to do in the future. Because if you are trying, this has been annoying me for like 2 minutes. If you are trying to do something with your life and it's like it's gonna be a huge part of your life, there's no doing it right the first time. There's no doing it perfectly the first time. There's no doing it for one day and, the same day you plant the seed is not the same day your plant is going to bloom. It is not the same day that your plant is going to be fully grown. And that is just that. It's just that. That's the truth, and that's how it is, and that's how it will always be. Because there is no way that if you were to put a seed in the dirt right now, and when you wake up tomorrow and you look outside, there will not be a fully grown plant where you put that seed yesterday. So do not expect yourself to be that same way. So what I guess I'm getting at is, you will not be eating the fruits of your work the same day that you plant them. You will not be getting, the recognition, you will not get the support the same day you start something. And I guess in my own experience, I could say that starting a YouTube channel has been a very spiritual journey just in itself. Once you open up to let your mind start seeing everything as beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form, the universe will provide you with so much wisdom. That literal quote or saying or whatever you want to call it, everything is beneficial to me in some way, shape, or form, that quote has gotten me through years of my experiences, because I've always felt that even if a quote unquote negative thing happened or traumatic thing happened, I always knew in my soul, I might be talking to a bunch of people right now, like right to your guys' faces. I always knew in my soul that I was going to find a way out, because there was no way that I was born into this life with this much wisdom and this much desire to do so many things in my life and not get through negative things. I can't let these things stop me from the life that I want to have. That will not work. So, maybe that's a message for someone. You cannot let life stop you from the future that you want. And life will not give you the future you want if you're just, sitting around. Because you cannot expect the universe to provide for you every time you aren't putting the work in. This world runs on connection and just things being reciprocal. So when you aren't working, the universe will not provide. You will get that same energy you are giving out. So when you're working hard, the universe will work hard for you as well. The universe will always provide. The universe will always have its orchestrated ways. The universe has its crazy ways. And I feel like this has been such a huge thing in my life the past 3 days, honestly. Because even if big things haven't been happening for me, I know that if I stay here right now, the future life that I want is already coming to me because I'm here. That will make sense to people that it makes sense to. I'm not going to explain that, but the life that is in my future already exists and is getting closer to me every second that I breathe, every second that I exist. The life that I want is already being created and is created already. So just trusting in divine timing with every dream that you have, every, passion that you have, there's always a way to express those things. And you will always find the people that, you're meant to be around. You'll always find the home you want to live in. You'll always find just the right place at the right time. I feel like that's just a huge thing recently, where maybe a lot of people are just working so hard they don't take time to think about like surrendering and just falling into the universe sometimes, because sometimes we're so busy and I don't know, I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of different people with this video, where you guys can feel burnt out, or you guys aren't working enough, or you'll know if you're working hard or if you're being lazy. Let's just be real. So whatever collective I'm speaking to now, I'm speaking to my hustlers, okay? I'm speaking to the people that work hard and the people that don't get a break. They feel like they don't get a break. I recorded a video for you guys. I don't remember when I put it out actually, but the last video I put out, the one before this one, that video was for all my hustlers. That video was for people that feel like they need to just pour back into themselves. So if you feel like that message is for you, go check out my last video, please. yeah, I feel like I can end the video here because trusting in divine timing is something that will get you so much farther in life than overworking yourself or being super lazy at the same time. These things that you want in your future will come to you at the right time. These things that you're working with right now, and maybe there's things that you want in the future, those things will find you at the right time every time. And I can pinky promise you that, honestly. You might not realize it the time that it comes to you, but maybe in the future, you'll realize that when things came to you, they had a perfect reason why they came to you at that time, and also why it was that way. If that makes sense to you, then it makes sense to you, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's okay. Everything doesn't have to make sense right now. My words will grow with time, so maybe, you'll see this video and you won't think about it. But maybe in the next week or 2 weeks, you'll think about it and consider my words a little bit more. So I don't know. Once just going back to the whole planting a seed thing, honestly, I just feel like the people that I'm speaking to, or the person that I'm speaking to right now, you leave a mark. However you want to take that, you can take that. But when you plant a seed with your words, it will take time for it to grow with the person you're speaking to. So I just like I'm talking to so many different people in this video, but if you want to do things like giving advice to other people like I do, or starting a YouTube channel, whatever you want to do with your life, it is already created for you, and you just need to exist in the now to have that. But if you want to give advice to people, just start creating. Don't let your mind mess with you like I had literally 20 minutes ago. A lot of our mental blocks are internal. So there's a very easy way to get things twisted where you think you're spiritually blocked, but it's actually your mind giving you your own self-doubt. And it really does take time to start noticing that, because when you have these doubts in your mind, they become such a normal thing in your life, and it's really hard to figure it out. So honestly, I feel like if that's a good topic to speak about, I can always make a video and speak about that, because I can always give advice, for things I'm going through as well. But I won't expect myself to have the perfect answer either. But I'll always trust in divine timing, because it is always perfect. Every time. Every time. I promise it's perfect every time. And if you're watching this all the way to the end, thank you for spending your 19 minutes with me. And I hope that you are blessed, and I hope that this message got to you at the perfect time. It probably did. Hold on. Probably did get to you at the perfect time. Just how the universe provides. But I don't know, just open up your life to all the blessings and enjoy the simple things, and let the universe bless you. Ask the universe, ask God, ask whatever you believe in, ask source, whatever you believe in, ask them, show me how good my life can get, and just trust that divine timing will always, 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 always have everything orchestrated perfectly. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.